just bear with me for a second. I'm going somewhere. Jizzy Burke was walking the ward in his crutches, and he probably saw a lot of stuff. He probably had an awakening while he was in the hospital. But he was exposed to a lot of stuff in the hospital. And I believe one of the things that he saw was, some of the individuals that were in the hospital while he was there was not getting such good treatment, as in love, from people towards them as the way how he was getting it. He probably saw it, and probably the patient them saw it and said, Jaja, boss, I wish some people could have come look for me. I wish somebody could have bring me one papaya and one mango and one ripe banana and piece of watermelon and one bottle of cranberry water. A lot of people in the hospital don't have nobody to do that for them, man. It's just the hospital food. Some of them family, they can't afford it. And Jizzy Burke probably saw it. He probably picked up on it. And while he was getting discharged, all that he had, he gave it away. And guys, just imagine how some of those patients felt when they get something that they have never gotten from nobody since they were admitted in the hospital. So yes, my wonderful viewers, Jizzy Burke has been discharged from the hospital and he's back home recuperating. He's back in his elements, guys. He's back in his elements. He's back in his elements, and that's a wonderful thing. We give God thanks to see that he's up and about again. And it's an amazing thing. You know, we give the big man thanks upstairs. Jizzy Burke, keep on doing the positive thing, man. You look good. And, you know, speedy recovery. But guys, hear what's going on. Before we go any further, if this is your first time tuning into Unbelievable, do the right thing. Like, share, subscribe. Hit that post notification bell that whenever Unbelievable drop a video, you won't miss it. So hear what's going on, guys. For those of you that have been following Jizzy Burke accident, what happened was in the hospital, and you know, one of his legs was broken. They did what they have to do. They performed their surgery, and they pin up some metal on it, and he's up and about now in his crutches and doing all of that stuff. And to see where he was the other day in the hospital and to see where he is right now, you really got to give God thanks. You really got to appreciate the doctors down there in Jamaica, and also his supportive team and his family and his supporters that have been there for him, encouraging him along the way. Yeah, big up to all the Jizzy Burke supporters, them wherever that you guys are across the world. Blessing to you and your family. And to the doctors and the medical staffs and the therapists that have been there for Jizzy Burke from the moment he came into the hospital till he got discharged. You guys have did such an amazing work down there. Amazing. Really amazing. Yeah, Jizzy Burke is back out there in his elements doing his thing, and he's getting better as the day progresses. But here what's going on, guys. So the other day I saw a video where Jizzy Burke, like he was at home on his rooftop, and he was just building our vibes, chilling out, enjoying the moment, you know, feeling the vibes and relaxing and taking it on his rooftop, overlooking his amazing view. Bro, you have an amazing view, bro. Nice. I can only imagine the fresh breeze coming in the morning, and you see when the sun coming up and the sun setting. I can only imagine. Yeah. Yes, so there were some beautiful girls in there, some wonderful, nice, pretty girls in the video. As you know, that is how Jizzy Burke stays. Jizzy Burke always have some lovely girls, pretty girls, nice, shapy girls in our videos them. You know, that's how Jizzy Burke doing thing. Can't beat him down. That is how he doing thing. You see it. But within all of that, guys, he had a fellow content creator there with him who goes by the name Antony Spearfishing. Antony is a humble youth. Him always smiling. Him always have this humbleness about him. He always have a smile on his face. He's a fisherman, and at the same time, he's building a lovely home. And to show you guys, when you believe in yourself and you work hard, you can achieve stuff. You can achieve in life. If you believe in, when you believe in yourself and you work hard, you can make something out of life. But here what's going on. So while Jizzy Burke was there, Antony was there, and not just to visit, not just to welcome back Jizzy Burke home, not just to go check him out, but Antony was there grilling some lobsters for Jizzy Burke as a welcome home back present. I was looking at the video and I said, you know that people have stuff to say about everybody. People have them thing what they must say about Jizzy Burke and Ray. But when I see Antony's at Jizzy Burke residence grilling some lobster for him, I say, yo, this is so awesome, man. When you can have a fellow content creator can really have you on his mind in such a way that he's out there fishing and he can gather his lobster and say, bro, when you come back, I'm going to have some nice, fresh lobster for you. And guys, I'm not talking about the lobster. The lobster is there, but I want us to look beyond the lobster. Some of you probably watched the video. It's about the unity and it's about the love that sometimes is missing from content creators and from our fellow Jamaicans. The unity and the love that is missing sometimes. And when I saw Antony there and he's just building a vibes with Jizzy Burke, I said, man, wouldn't it be something when we all as Jamaican, we can just put our grievances aside and just have a lovely day, man. That video between Jizzy Burke and Antony on the rooftop, Antony was there to prepare those lobster for him. We as Jamaican, we can be so much more, man, when we allow ourselves to be the best. I don't know what kind of relationship Jizzy Burke and Antony Spearfishing have. But when I saw that video, I saw unity. I saw brotherly love. I saw oneness. I saw compassion from one Jamaican to another Jamaican. Do you know, said Jizzy Burke up in the hospital and him probably say, boy, me go do what I can for him. When he come out of the hospital, I'm going to give him an experience. I'm going to prepare some fresh lobster for him. And as I say, guys, it's not the lobster. It is what behind the lobster. And it is the love and the unity and the oneness. Sometimes we as Jamaican, we allow the negativity to consume us or to overshadow us and to let us think that we cannot be the best. When you are going through a bad chapter, a bad season, a bad period in your life, there are people out there that relish in your downtime. There are people out there that strive when they see that you are down. You got some people, that is the moment that they flourish when they see you are at your lowest moment. Seriously, guys, there are individuals out there like literally blossom, bloom, multiply, flourish when you are down. That is the time when they're happy. They can never be happy when you are happy. But you see, when you are down, that is the time that they are happy. But when you're happy, they are the miserablest creation on the planet. Seriously. But when Antony, I'm just theorizing right now. Probably when Antony heard that Jizzy Burke was in an accident, and he said, you know what? I'm a fisherman, and according to the gift what God give to me, out of the gift what God give to me, and upon the talent that God give unto me, I'm gonna bless Jizzy Burke out of it. And what I have, I'm gonna give him out of it. Guys, sometimes it's not the much you have when you give a man in a down period will make him feel good. That will make him feel good. Sometimes when you give out of what you have, it's when you give out of your talent, it's when you give out of your gift, it's when you give out of the little. That is what make a man see your true personality and respect you. Me know say Jizzy Burke right now, when him see Antony show up with the lobster them, Jizzy Burke know within himself say, yo, a love, a respect, a compassion, a unity, brotherly love in the lobster them. As I said, it's not about the lobster, but what caused Antony to go get the lobster them. For you to go out in the ocean and say go hunt some lobster for when Jizzy Burke come out of the hospital and him reach home and him recuperate, him can have some nice fresh lobster upon him roof. I can only imagine how Jizzy Burke feel. And to see when a fellow content creator, not a restaurant, not a catering company, but to see a fellow content creator can come at his dwelling up on the roof and prepare some lobster for him. Guys, Jizzy Burke, me know say you feel good when you see the youth show up and say, I do this for you. And me know say Antony feel good in himself. He know say he can give out him gift what God give him as a fisherman. If go there and get some lobster, and not only get it, he prepared the lobster for you to have an authentic Jamaican dish. Guys, sometimes it's things like these we miss when Jamaicans are displaying oneness and unity and brotherly love. Things like this sometimes get swept away. Everybody have their own perception of Jizzy Burke. Never met Jizzy Burke before. Me don't know Jizzy Burke. But you see, one thing I can see within Jizzy Burke can see is able to navigate between the spotlight, stardom, and then at the same time able to be humble and be at the place to meet everybody according to the level that they're on. And the only way you can be like that is when you have a good spirit inside of you. The man all leave out of the hospital. Let's reverse. Reverse, back up. Jizzy Burke in the hospital. I'm going to show you something, guys. I'm going to show you something. Sometimes, some of us don't see the breadcrumbs. We only can see the bread and the baker and the bakery. We cannot see the breadcrumbs. But when you're able to see the breadcrumbs, you can see the breadcrumbs and then you can build up from this and say, okay, now you can see the moving parts and everything. You see it? And everybody able to see the breadcrumbs. While Jizzy Burke was in the hospital, he got a lot of gift baskets. He got a lot of gifts. And I want you to understand this, guys. I want you to understand this. And I want you to pictureize what I am saying. When Jizzy Burke was in the hospital, him family and him friends them bring over a lot of gifts to him. Gift basket, fruit basket. A lot of people probably on that ward, probably some of them never had nobody to bring them a fruit basket or bring them some fresh fruit. When you're in the hospital, guys, when you're on a ward or you're on a floor or whatsoever, you have different individuals. You have different status of people. You have different pay grade of people in a hospital. You have different pay grade of people lying up in the hospital. Jizzy Burke was one of the lucky ones that had so much people looking for him. He was one of the lucky ones that have family brought him or bring him fruit baskets and lot of stuff to be there for his need. Probably one of the lucky ones. There are a lot of individuals probably on that same floor did not experience all those treatments. But I wanted to look at this. And everybody going to look at what I am saying differently, but I wanted to look at it. Jizzy Burke got a lot of gifts while he was in the hospital. He probably gave away some while he was in the hospital. But when it was time for him to go home, he could have brought everything home with him because people give it to him. But you know what he did? He gave it away in the hospital to the people that was on his ward. Bear with me for a second, I'm going somewhere. Jizzy Burke was walking the ward in his crutches and he probably saw a lot of stuff. He probably had an awakening while he was in the hospital. But he was exposed to a lot of stuff in the hospital. And I believe one of the things that he saw was, some of the individuals that were in the hospital while he was there did not have such a treatment, was not getting such good treatment as in love from people towards them as the way how he was getting it. He probably saw it. He saw it. And probably the patient them saw it and said, Jaja, boss, I wish some people could have come look for me. I wish somebody could have bring me one papaya and one mango and one ripe banana and piece of watermelon and one bottle of cranberry water. A lot of people in the hospital don't have nobody to do that for them, man. It's just the hospital food. Some of them family, they can't afford it. And Jizzy Burke probably saw it. He probably picked up on it. And while he was getting discharged, all that he had, he gave it away. And guys, just imagine how some of those patients felt when they get something that they have never gotten from nobody since they were admitted in the hospital. I want you just to picturize it. Picturize it for a second, man, and you will get what I'm saying. How many times have you been in the hospital and you have friends that have it, you have family members that have it, and they will bring a fruit basket for you and they will bring all the nice amenities to make your stay at the hospital feel comfortable. And when you look across the room and you look at your fellow patient and you look at their surrounding, and all you see is them looking at you, looking off in space and looking in the ceiling. Some of you, you know what I'm talking about. And probably that is what Jizzy Burke saw. And he said, you know what? I'm not bringing home this stuff with me. I'm going to let somebody. Oh, God, man. Jaja. Jizzy Burke probably saw it. He saw it. And everybody would have do them something, you know, guys. There are people, listen this guys, believe me. And to you, some people will get it and some people may not get it. But hear this. Even in the hospital, some people use their status to show off upon sick people in a hospital. People do it. People literally use their status in life or their pay grade while they're in the hospital. They will use it to show off upon somebody else, another patient that is in the hospital, to say, look, I got this, you don't got it. You have people do it. You have people out there literally like that. They are sick in the hospital, and even in their sickness, they use their pay grade or their status in life to send a message to somebody, say, or to send a message to the person beside them, or to send a message on the ward, say, guess what? I am not like you guys. I have it. People do that. But Jizzy Burke did not take the things home with him. Some people do not take it with them, they not argue with nothing, because them say, oh, nobody not give me nothing, so I not argue nothing. Make you no family come give you no stuff. Make few no friend come give you no stuff. No. The man say him not take it to him. He share it up with the people upon the ward. I can only imagine how them feel. Guys, even when you're in a your down moment, you can make somebody feel happy. You guys understand what I'm saying? Anybody out there can relate to what I'm saying? Anybody can see the breadcrumbs? Can you see the trail? The breadcrumb trail, guys? And then when Drizzy get discharged and I saw Antony spearfishing, preparing some lobster for him, I said, okay. This is the Jizzy Burke that some people never see. And they are seeing it now. Say, this are youth here really. I saw him stay for you. And sometimes, guys, we don't have the fortitude sometimes to see the breadcrumbs or see the personalities of individuals that are around us. We don't see their real self. We just see what they put out in camera. But Jizzy Burke being in the hospital, a lot of us was able to see a Jizzy Burke that some of us have never seen before. Even at the hospital, the man do good. And if you see that he came out of the hospital and he have a fellow content creator, he could have had Roots 21 bring in catering for him at his home. He could have done that. He could have had one of his friends, top chef friends, which he does, fly down from overseas or come in from somewhere down there in Jamaica, come prepare him a nice welcome home meal. But no, he had a fellow content creator, a fellow Jamaican, Antony Spearfishing, come at his home and prepare lobster for him. And I want you to understand, guys, he didn't have to do it. That didn't have to materialize. But to see that the both of them was able to make that happen, it says something that when we as Jamaicans can allow the good that is inside of us to couple together, guys, we can achieve great stuff, man. And that is why you see some people always want to divide the Jamaican people, because they know that when we as Jamaican come together, there's nothing that we can do, man. We are unstoppable. We are an unstoppable people when we come together. When we come together as a people, guys. When we come together, when we allow the goodness in our heart to come out and show it to somebody else. That's an amazing thing. And to see how Antony, he went out there and he shoot the lobster them. And he probably told Jizzy Burke, say, yo, when you come out, I'm going to have some nice lobster for you. And Jizzy Burke let him come over and prepare the lobster for him, man. Guys, that's how we should be as human beings, man. Antony Spearfishing, big up yourself. You got a good heart, my brother. You got a good heart. You got a good heart. You hear, I'm just assuming you heard about the situation with the man in, and you say, boss man, yo, when you come out, me go set up some nice, me go grill some lobster for you, man. Probably that's what you said. A lot of people would have never think like that too, man. They would never think like that. Guys, sometimes we drown the ideas, we drown the vision, we drown the good feeling that come because we say, chuck, that person that got it, we not do it. Or, I mean, I feel the vibes. And we miss the moment. We miss the opportunity because we fail to recognize the importance of the idea, the importance of the vision, the importance of the awakening of the heart to do good. And when we fail to recognize that, guys, sometimes we miss out on a great opportunity in life. It was a good look seeing Antony preparing those lobsters for Jizzy Burke. Wonderful thing, man. Jizzy Burke, yo, keep on doing the thing, bro. Because we as human beings, and the breadcrumbs we want the whole loaf, or probably we want the whole bakery. But sometimes we have to follow the breadcrumbs. And when we follow the breadcrumbs, it takes us to the bakery. And a lot of people miss the bakery because they don't have the patience to follow the breadcrumb trails. That's why a lot of people miss out. Bless up yourself, Jizzy Burke. Bless up yourself, Antony Spearfishing. Keep on doing the thing. You know, all the best for you and your house. Guys, go check out Antony Spearfishing. If you can go over there and help him, help and donate towards his house project, check it out, guys. Amazing young Jamaican guy working very hard to make his own, to carve his own in a Jamaica. I will drop his channel link and Jizzy channel link in the description. Go check them out, guys. Alright? Bless up yourself again, Jizzy Burke. All the best. And your recovery journey. Alright? One day at a time, my brother. And remember this, Jizzy. Patient is a virtue. Alright? Thanks for tuning into Unbelievable one more time, guys. Much love and respect. Until I see you again on the next video, we can have a dialogue in the comment section. Alright? I'm out.